Should we talk about it? Should we not talk about it? I don't know. Guys, I have gray-blue hair, and I'm obsessed with it. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, I have absolutely no makeup on my face because we are going to get ready together. So I am just doing a sort of quick, fresh-faced winter look today. I feel like I have a lot of product in front of me to be able to do a quick look, but I definitely want this to be like a less dramatic, just fresh, soft, glowing skin with a little bit of eyeshadow on the eye and then maybe just a little bit of a like pinky mauve lip. So I just want to give that sort of wintry, fresh look to my skin. So I'm using a lot of pinks and mauve tones today to bring that look to life. Okay, enough rambling. Let's get into this daggone video and put some makeup on this face. Going in with my MAC Mineralized Time Check. This was in my 2015 favorites. You guys know how much I love this stuff. So just putting a couple pumps of that onto my hand and putting that onto my face. Alright, next I'm going in with my Rimmel London Lasting Finish Comfort Serum Foundation. This was something that was in my favorites video, a foundation that I have been loving. Just gives a beautiful, soft, sort of satiny finish to my skin. I absolutely love it. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. I actually end up having to mix two colors together to get the right skin tone for myself. But then I'm just taking my Real Techniques Perfection Sponge, I think it's called, and I am just working that onto my skin. Once that is worked in, we're going to go on to the under eye. So going in with my Peach Luster from MAC and just putting a little bit of that on my dark circles under my eyes. I feel like recently my dark circles have just taken like a turn for the worst. Oh, I look psycho. Every time I do this, I like see myself on camera and I'm like, you look like you have something wrong with you. Thank God nobody's in here right now. Okay, next I'm going to take Urban Decay's Naked Skin Concealer. I just bought this and I am so excited about it. I absolutely love it. The shade that I got is light neutral. You guys know that I'm a diehard for my Pro Longwear concealer, so the fact that I found a concealer that I like just as much, if not more, is kind of like a big deal. So I'm just putting that in that upside down triangle formation to hide the orange. And then again, just going in with my Real Techniques sponge to blend that out. And now, because I feel like that concealer is nice, but I don't feel like it really highlights, and I felt like the color that was one shade lighter was almost a little bit too light for me. So I'm going to take MAC's Prep and Prime in their Radiant Rose color, and I'm just going to dab a little bit of that on sort of the inner corner of my eye, just to give my eye a little bit of brightness and highlight. Yeah. Now taking my ambient lighting powder in the color Diffuse Light, I am just going to set my under eye with that. Next, to set my foundation, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Studio Fix from MAC. I use the color NW20. Alright, now I'm going to do my brows. So brows are like, I have such a love-hate relationship with like brows because I hate doing them, but at the same time I can't leave the house without doing them, so it's so frustrating. Basically, I'm just going to fast forward through this whole brow thing because it's just, we're going to be here for 5 hours. Okay, so brows are complete. I just wanted to do that off camera for you guys because I feel like it would have taken me 5 years. Now we are going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to use my Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil. I actually bought this pencil like 2 years ago in New York City, and I just found it in my collection, and it was like, hasn't been open. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna try this as my primer. So just kind of penciling that on and then taking my finger to blend that out. I've heard that this is a dupe for like Painterly Paint Pot, which, yeah, pretty much is. But I like that it's in a pencil form and you're not having to like dip your hand in it consistently for sanitary reasons. But I have really oily eyelids, so I'll be interested to see like how this guy lasts as far as making my eyeshadows last. It definitely feels like tacky, so I definitely think it will keep my eyeshadow on, which I'll take. Then going into my Gwen Stefani palette from Urban Decay, I'm going to take the color Stark, and I'm going to take that on a 224 brush from MAC, and I'm just going to start dusting that into my crease. This has become like my favorite crease shade. It's like not too light, not too dark. It just really makes the crease pop just ever so slightly. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Anaheim, and I'm taking that on a Sedona Lace EB109 brush, getting that on there, and I'm almost starting on the outer corner of the eye and working it in. Like, I want this kind of gradiently swept across my eye with just kind of my inner corner nice and bright, because again, I want to keep it nice and fresh, but I definitely want to look like I have makeup on, but I want to make it like a very nice fresh look. Alright, and now that that is done, I'm going to take the color Skimp and the color Baby, and I'm going to mix the two of them on a 239 brush. I'm just going to take that and kind of dust it on my inner corner here. Using it as my highlight shade and just kind of putting it up onto like the upper half of the lid. Then going back in with my blending brush and with no excess product on it, just making sure we got no harsh lines. I'm going to take just the color Skimp, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. Now we're going to take a break on the eyes and we're going to move to finishing off the face. So for my bronzer, I am using the MAC Duo Compact, and this is in the shade Bone Beige and Emphasize. Basically half the compact is a highlight and the other half is a contour bronze shade. So I'm taking that on a 135 brush from MAC. We are just going to work that into my cheekbone area. This is like the best contour bronzing color for a pale skinned woman. But the good thing about these compacts is they come in 3 different shades, so it will cover all skin types. So there are 3 different forms of this compact, which is really cool. So there's like pale, medium, and dark. The pale one is the one that I have, obviously, and then the medium one actually has the color Shadester in it, which I know is a color that Jaclyn Hill mentioned in her favorites, and she mentioned that it was a pro product. It is a pro product, but it is also in this little compact. So basically this side would be Shadester, and this is like a lighter peachy color. So if you don't want to order online and there's not a pro store near you, you can go to any MAC store or any MAC counter and get that shade, Shadester. And then there's a dark one that has, you know, for more dark complected skin. So while I have the pale one, there is one of these for every skin tone out there. So I highly recommend this. I think it's absolutely wonderful. Okay, we're getting some color back to the skin. Okay, so I was sent this little blush from Motive Cosmetics. I was super excited, so thank you, Jessica, one of the Motive's reps who sent this to me. I kind of based this whole look around this blush because it's just that beautiful, fresh, sort of wintry looking color that like kind of, I don't want to say bright pink, but it definitely has that like, you know, when you walk in from like the cold air and like your cheeks are a little pink, that was kind of the vibe I got from this blush. So I centered the look kind of around this blush and I absolutely love it. It's the first time I've tried anything from Motives. I really like it. It's super pigmented, which is really nice. It is just like a matte finish blush. It's really nice. Again, I feel like it just kind of gives me that like fresh, sort of pinky cheek, which I love, love, love in the wintertime. So this is the shade English Rose. Now it is time to highlight. So the highlight that I'm going to be using is one from MAC. Unfortunately, it is a discontinued color. It's called Perfect Topping. It is an absolutely beautiful mineralized skin finish that they came out with last year. But I will say there are a ton of products that have this similar finish. It's definitely more of a pinky highlight, which again, I was going for this look. I'm trying to think. There's a couple cream color bases at MAC that kind of give this color. Some of the highlighters in the Carly Bybel palette are very similar. I just love the MAC mineralized skin finish highlighters. I think they give such a beautiful glow without it looking too over the top. It just naturally melts into your skin. I absolutely love them. So I'm going to go in with the highlighter today. Highlighting a little above the brow bone, on the cheek, a little bit on the chin, down the tip of your nose. Alright, so now that that is done, we're going to go back to the eyes, put mascara on, and kind of finish up the eye. I'm actually going to go in with that same Jordana eye pencil, and I'm actually going to pop this on my waterline. Hopefully this is safe to do. I don't really know if it is or it isn't, but we're going to do it. I love popping that sort of nude color under the eye. Again, it really brightens up the eye, makes it look nice and fresh and awake, which is what I am going for today. All right, then I'm just going in. I'm going to curl my lashes because this is going to be a natural lash look. You guys know most of my looks are natural lash looks, but again, on the idea of wanting to be kind of fresh and, you know, soft, I'm going to go in with natural lashes, my own. When I say natural lashes, I don't mean fake natural lashes. I mean like literally natural, like my own lashes. I am going in with MAC's Maximizer Lash Primer. I have never in my life used a lash primer until I found this one. And I just do kind of a thin coat. Excuse me. I just do a thin coat over my natural lashes. And let me tell you what, this stuff is like bomb.com. It actually conditions and strengthens your natural lashes, which is freaking awesome. I can't complain about that. It keeps my lashes feeling nice and soft when I have the mascara on. Definitely kind of like gives them more volume, gives them a little bit more length. I love it. And I've never used a lash primer in my life. I've never thought to use a lash primer. But that stuff is absolutely amazing. Then I'm just going to go in with my Upward Lash Mascara from MAC. You guys know that I am like ride or die for this mascara. Some people don't like it. I have a lot of clients come in and they're like, oh my god, this brush is so weird. It was so clumpy. I didn't like it. And I tell them that there's definitely a technique to putting this mascara on. You have to kind of go slowly. You can't really go crazy and like gloop a bunch of it on at one time. You have to kind of gradually build it onto your lashes. So as you can see, I'm kind of going back and forth in little thin layers to build up the amount of mascara that I want on my lashes. Because definitely, if you go in too hard with this, it 100% deposits way too much product and you get like a cray-cray clumpy lash. But yeah, I mean, my lashes look like crazy long compared to what they would look like without it. Then I'm just going in with MAC's Extended Play Giga Black mascara to do a thin coat. This definitely prevents my mascara from flaking because it has the Japanese tube technology in it. So it wraps right around your lashes and it will not flake off. Which is why I kind of use this as my topper and then my bottom lash mascara. Because I don't wear fake lashes a lot, I kind of am high maintenance with my mascaras, but you know, I want my natural lashes to look as extreme as possible without having to throw fake lashes on every day. So I do a lot of steps in my mascara, but I definitely feel like it helps and I'm not wearing fake lashes every day, so then my natural lashes stay healthy and they're not like falling out because they're covered in glue all day long. So definitely special occasions I love a good lash or a more dramatic look. I love lashes. But for every day, just a natural lash girl. Alright, now we are done with the eyes, we're done with the face. The last thing we need to do is we need to pop on a lip. I am using the ColourPop Cosmetics Lippy Stick in the color Lumiere. It is just a beautiful sort of mauve-y shade. Alright, and last but not least, I am popping on a little bit of MAC's Huggable Glass. So I didn't want to keep my lips matte, I wanted a little bit of gloss on them to give them a bit of a sheen. Okay, and the last and final step is I'm going to use a little bit more of Fix Plus to spray my face to give me that fresh, dewy look, all while kind of giving a boost of hydration to my skin as well. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like this is a super easy kind of look to do. It's all about that fresh, soft, dewy look to your skin with a little bit of a pop of color and shine on the lips. I hope you guys recreate this. This is kind of my favorite look come the winter time because I feel like I can kind of do this base, same like eye color, same face makeup and all that good stuff, and kind of change up the lip. So I love this look even with a super dark dramatic lip or a nice red lip. It's a look that kind of can be transformed based on what you put on your lip. But yeah, I wanted to do a simple, more natural look for you guys today, but feel free to change it up, experiment with the lip, all that kind of stuff, and don't forget to tag me. I want to see if you guys create this look. You can tweet me, you can tag me on Instagram, whatever you like. Just use the hashtag BeautyByAutumnRose and I will see them all. I hope you guys are enjoying your week. I know it's getting cold kind of all over the country, maybe a little bit of snow in certain places, which I'm super excited about. I want some snow here in Philly, but I don't know when we're gonna get it. I should probably not wish for it because then I'm sure we'll get like feet and feet, but I'm secretly wishing for snow. Shh. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe. I put a video up every week and I am starting some really awesome new series and sort of ideas that I have brewing for 2016. So I want you to come along with me. So please do not forget to subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I love you guys more than you will ever know. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.